PrinceofMacedon here. I'm going to do another Medieval 2 Total War Online commentary video, the multiplayer battle, and it's part of my What If series. And I'm joined by my co-commentator, AceBlazer25.
Yeah, everybody, and I am back for a co-commentary with the Prince of Macedon, and he's going to be Alexander Nevsky for this What If series.
Yes, I am Alexander Nevsky of the Russians, and I'm going to take on a very famous Polish commander, Władysław the Elbow-high, aka the short. I guess he was really short, so I had to make fun of him, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah. A term of affection, really, probably.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool nickname. I wish I had something like that. I am Alex the Elbow-high.
I thought we agreed on Alex the bastard.
Oh
Didn't
yeah,
we,
yeah.
the last one?
Yeah, I think that's true. How about Alex the Elbow-high bastard? That's
Nice.
kind of neat. Anyways, let me look at my armies. Oh, by the way, these two guys, Nevsky and Władysław, they both had armies of similar sizes, both around 5,000 troops. Like, I'm basing my army on the on Nevsky's army at the Battle of Lake Peipus, and Władysław, this army is based on his army at Plauce, where he fought the Teutonic Order. But yeah, for the most part, a lot of peasants made up both armies, and a lot of cav for both armies as well.
Lots of heavy cavalry.
Yes, indeed.
It seems like this battle is probably going to be mostly a cavalry fight because the infantry are so weak, huh?
Yeah, the infantry is pretty much a non-factor. It's all about the cav in this engagement. I am aided on my right wing here. I've got 3 hidden Kazakh horse archers. And at the Battle of Lake Peipus, these guys were very like devastating on the invading crusaders. Like they went down their wings and they shot them where the shield wasn't shining. And that's I'm gonna use them to attack my opponent's flanks here with their arrows. Rest of my army, I got my general unit, and that's Alexander Nevsky here. He's commanding the right side of the Druzina. Those are his personal bodyguards. And his brother, Alexandria, I suppose, he commands the left wing of Druzina. And got my infantry in the middle here. I got lots of peasants. And then these British axemen, they represent the Novgorod Polk infantry. Like the guys who carried those axes. And then I got the Boyar Cav.
Boyar sons.
Yeah, Boyar sons. And yeah, they represent the Novgorod Cav elements. And we'll look really quick at the Polish army. Once again, a lot of peasants here. And this is the reason why Władysław, he was very hesitant about engaging the Teutonic Order. And that was because he had so many peasants when he raised his army, and he wasn't really confident about their ability, so he tried to withhold from fighting against them. Rest of the Polish army, I had to do a lot of guessing on what they might have had based on what a typical Polish army might have had. So I gave them Polish nobles, those are the knights, and then Streltsky, and those were they're kind of like subordinates of the Polish nobles, but they were basically missile-armed troops, and they supported their nobles on
interesting skins.
horseback.
They look like these crossbowmen on horseback.
Yeah, they kind of do. Right now we're just kind of skirmishing.
It's a pretty limited area for like a skirmishing cav army, huh? Because
Yeah.
like, it's all these trees and hills.
Yeah, lots of hills, and lots of trees, and I kind of like that because I know the Poles use a lot of ambush tactics against the Teutonic Order when they invaded. And
Yeah, the documentation for this this era or like these factions are like pretty hazy. I mean, like my recollections of like medieval history is like pretty bad, like for Western Europe, but like Eastern Europe is like even worse. Like I have no idea what any of these units like.
oh,
No real clue.
yeah, I know what you mean, man. Yeah, like for the Polish army, when I was reconstructing this, I had to like look through so many different sources, and it was really annoying. Nevsky, there was a little bit more information on Nevsky, but yeah, the Polish army, oh my gosh, there was like nothing on them. So I had to use a lot
What kind of
guesswork.
book did you use for like as sources to find out what these armies used?
Well, for Nevsky, I used 2 sources. I used this book on the Teutonic Order. I forgot what it's called. I don't see it right now. And I also see this book about great medieval battles. And for the Polish army, I had to look online for this German book, and it was like translated into English. And they talked a little about what a Polish army would have looked in the 1330s. But yeah, typically Polish armies would have like Lithuanian horse archers. But when Władysław was fighting the Teutonic Order, he could never unite with the Lithuanian contingent. That's why I didn't give the Polish their Lithuanian horse archers. Otherwise, they would typically have that element in their army.
Hmm.
But
looks like you've engaged on multiple fronts and taken out some of his militia stuff.
oh yeah, yeah. I saw his archers on this little mound here. I moved up my archers to engage, but then I didn't see him attacking my archers on foot, and so I had to move up my British axemen to deal with his little incursion here. But yeah. Oh yeah.
So far, for the most part, hanging back.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's like a big skirmish for the most part. I did get a little scruffle with these spearmen with my cav, and you know I thought my cav could take him out with a charge from multiple cav units, but it didn't really succeed as well as I hoped it would. Kind of bypassed them. And yeah, during the skirmish.
A lot of running around.
Yeah, lots of running around with our cav. Like he doesn't want to engage my guys. He doesn't know how strong his knights are though, because they're actually way better than my Druzina.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I was kind of confused why he was running.
Interesting, these Polish nobles use javelin. They throw javelins and stuff.
Oh yeah, actually yeah, both of our guys, like my Druzina and my Boyars, they have javelins as well.
Do they? Interesting. Yeah, I've never played these factions really that much in Medieval 2, so.
Oh yeah. I only used the Russians a long time ago, and that was because I watched this Russian movie called Alexander Nevsky.
Oh yeah,
and
it's a pretty good movie.
It's actually really good. It's black and white, very old school movie, but it's kind of a propaganda piece for the Russians during the war. But as a movie itself, is pretty darn good. Oh, by the way, while I was chasing his cav, I killed off my heavy cav to launch his hammer double strike on his metal here, of his infantry. And the rest of his cav is kind of hanging back here. When they saw me coming, they started moving back. Where are they at? Yeah, here they are. But yeah, I was kind of curious as to why he was running with his Polish units. Because I was okay fighting his cav head on. But,
He's got his guys really spread out. They're all coming out from the back.
Uh-huh. Indeed.
You guys are kind of concentrated in the center.
Yeah, I had a positional advantage at the beginning. I mean, at least I got my guys in a positional advantage. But this is when he starts.
Goes his general.
Yeah, he's his general unit. This is Władysław the short elbow, or the elbow-high.
Oh, that was devastating charge. Took down like 10 guys.
Which one? I missed it.
The general's bodyguard charge.
Oh yeah, his general, right?
Yeah. Your British axemen, they just lost like 20 guys, one charge.
Yeah, the cool thing about these, well, the bad thing about these British axemen is they have really a high attack value, but their defense is like 4 or 5. It's really low.
Oh yeah.
So a nice charge is pretty sweet. But yeah, we managed to rout Władysław here. He's gonna run back. He's not routing, but
oh yeah.
He's kind of running back. Wait,
running away.
Yeah, he's running away. Because he would have got pounced there, so he's gonna kill off, not rout.
Oh, there goes town militia.
Yeah.
In the middle.
Oh yeah.
Basically, the cavalry is like swiping the field here. They're totally like dominant.
Yeah, the cav on both sides.
These town militia have no chance.
Yeah, the cav is really the biggest factor in this battle for both of our armies.
We need to act. General is no true man.
Alright, looks like we routed the enemy general
and
over here.
His men to their
it was here that I thought I had the battle won.
Lord be merciful, we have lost half of our men.
That is general?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I got this.
Like so far.
Yeah, so I ran to the door to answer it. Like, it was somebody I didn't know. I was like, hey guys, yeah, can I help you guys? And they were like, soliciting. But I was back in like 30 seconds.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost.
What, you were
half their
away from your
men.
computer during this time?
It was just for like 30 seconds. Yeah, but I thought I had the battle won. I was like, oh, this guy's toast. Because I have this really huge advantage right now in position, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, according to the bounce meter, I don't, but I thought I had a good advantage here. Just my archers. Yeah, when the Crusaders invaded, like Novgorod, they complained that the Russians had so many archers. So I guess that was these peasant archers in conjunction with the Kazakh horse archers, because they were getting like shot to
From
pieces.
fire to flame. Our general lies slain upon the
Oh.
battlefield.
Oh yeah, that was
There
bad.
goes Alexander.
That was Alexander. Alexander Nevsky has bit the dust. Yeah, I wasn't too happy about that.
In real life, he lived on to about 72 years. That's pretty impressive. for a
Alexander
medieval
or
person.
Władysław?
Alexander Nevsky.
Alexander Nevsky. Yeah, he
Was
was.
it? Oh wait, no, it was Władysław, was it? Ah, I
Władysław.
forgot. One of those two.
He was one of those guys.
One of those two. That's pretty impressive that they lived so long.
Yeah. Actually, I think Władysław, yeah, he looked pretty old. And then, Nevsky, I'm assuming, because I saw an icon of him. And he looked pretty, he had like a beard, so I assumed he looked pretty old too. I'm just guessing. Oh, anyways. The battle is kind of swinging right now. You can see his cav is coming back. His Polish nobles.
Yeah, after all that skirmishing.
Yeah. Because I was ruling the main part of the battle. Like, by this building up here. For a while, anyways. Anyways, these are my... Is that my Druzina?
But he still has the bulk of his cavalry. I mean, like, he routed his infantry, but his cavalry's still, like, pretty strong.
Yeah.
Thing.
And that's the sad part. It's kind of like at Pearl Harbor, where the Japanese were going for all the carriers, but they weren't even there. That's the way I felt. It's like, I'm
nice
going...
analogy there.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, in this case, the carriers would have been his mounted units. But yeah, he kept his mounted units away from the main part of the battle. And those are my Kazakh horse archers. We're trying to, you know, pick off what we can. Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place with my camera. That's because this battle's all over the place.
Yeah, basically. He's still got a lot of missiles too with his Streltsy.
Yeah. I think Streltsky, that means like missile armed missile troops.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I wanted those guys. I was reading accounts of the Battle of Plassey, but they don't mention anything about the army of Poland except for they had a lot of, you know, levy troops.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I just used like different books to reconstruct this army. So I gave like, Streltsky and then the mounted nobles, and I took away their Lithuanian horse archers. But yeah, that unit here, what is that? Those are the Polish nobles in the center. Yeah, they are completely destroying my dudes here.
Oh yeah, they're doing pretty well.
Yeah, they're outnumbered too. Like he routed 2 of my units, and I'm still rushing in with all my guys here.
These guys are still fresh. Interesting. For all that running with your guys.
Oh yeah, that's sad. I think here, when I had my British axemen come by, I think I should have had them attack his dudes right away in the center, his Polish nobles. Because there I kind of bypassed them. See? I bypassed him and went for his other guys. I should have went right for his nobles. So here's the big get-some fight. And this is where the... What's that?
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say this is where the Polish qualitative superiority started coming into play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I still thought this was like totally winnable for you.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, like 5 minutes ago, or like 2 or 3 minutes ago, I thought I had this battle in the bag. But no, his guys are like knocking my dudes back and forth right now.
Like dust in the wind.
Yup. They were surrounded too. Anyways, I still have my British axemen, and I'm gonna try to launch his hammer and double strike with my Kazakh horse archers. But yeah, they're not really made for that.
It's too late for that in any case.
Yeah, like they're fast, but they're just too weak to fight
They
these
come fast enough.
nobles. Yep.
Yeah.
so what's gonna happen here? He runs away from my British axeman, so he can use his charge value. And I think around this time, one of my peasant archers came back. I think I don't see him, but I believe they do come back. But this is all I have. I have this unit of British axemen and some peasant archer units somewhere out here, and he still has these 2 units. They are both Polish nobles.
There's a lot of dead bodies everywhere, like strewn out all over the place.
Oh, I know. Look, that's a nightmare. There's some stakes there. Yeah, lots of dead bodies. Lots of those are mine. But yeah, I was happy that I found these 2 guys because they both had like similar army strengths, like in terms of numbers.
But it's a age-old rivalry, isn't it? Poland and Russia.
Oh yeah, definitely. The cool thing about these 2 guys is that they both fought against Crusaders. Like, they're both the victims.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
and they both fought against the Mongols too, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was the reason why, like, Polish armies had horse archers, because they had experience against the Mongols, and they knew they needed like light cav in order to fight like Mongol armies. So yeah, they're dealing with Mongols, Teutonic Order. It kind of sucked to be, I guess, either of these guys.
Just about finished with this battle, huh?
Yeah.
Surrounded you on both sides.
Yeah, this is my last stand here. I'm gonna charge his guys, my British axemen. And his charge is gonna rip my guys apart. Look at that, guys.
Lord, the tide of battle. Our enemies
Oh yeah, I got slaughtered there.
Oh.
Thieves in the night.
Quite sad. Good game to my opponent though.
Guys are getting lifted up into the air.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good game, guys.